Helping Others is a new series highlighting creators on social media platforms that give back to the community and promote kindness. I randomly came across this content creator and owner of a motel in New Jersey who has shared his story on TikTok and bringing to light the problem with homelessness and what he is doing for it.
We went from being known as the stinking Lincoln to this.
Community, changing attitudes, changing viewpoints, and changing perspectives. I was essentially born into the motel business. My dad's owned the Lincoln Tunnel Motel for over 30 years now. I was always jealous of my friends that I went to public school with. You know, they all lived with a nice white picket fence. I wasn't the motel life. I lived at one of his bigger properties. My dad's friends would always be like, "You're gonna run the motel one day, right, Brian?" And you know, I really pushed back. I wanted to be on stage. I tried to jumpstart a career moving out to Los Angeles. I came back and the Lincoln was always here. During the pandemic, we decided to stay open. Unfortunately, not like a lot of the businesses here that really took a toll. All up and down this strip. We're on Motel Row. And luckily, we always touted ourselves as the most affordable place. And so we were just known in the community for that. And my father, unbeknownst to me, was known as the guy who would help people out. TikTok really got popular around 2019, and that's when I joined the site. And I wanted to just tell my story, living in a motel, being first generation small business owner. When I started posting the videos, it resonated, I'm telling you. It's been amazing, especially when I started telling people that if they are in the area and they need a free room for the night, we're willing to give that. Once you start to get a real big following and stuff, and you just keep creating content and things of that nature, and you keep spreading the word does spread. This message is way bigger than me. It's not just one viral video and everyone knows who you are. It's a commitment and still believing in the goodness of people. We leave in guest rooms, a little gift package, toiletries, and beyond that, we've had the community, and that's the real beautiful part of this. People are still helping people and still being selfless. I just think that's a beautiful thing. My father's almost 90 years old, has now retired, completely hands off, and he's handed off the torch to me, so he's happy to just see it burning still.
Some of his TikToks show the dark side.
'Cause I wanna go home. I want someone to
my maid said that she found you in a sort of way, so I don't want anything to happen to you, okay? I think you can just put your shoes on and come to the office.
Sarah, the morning housekeeper, has seen her share, has seemingly walked in on every ending of a fair. This guest in particular thought he had no time to spare. The help proved her help by just being there. Daisy has no issue with the rain. She looks planted where she is, but she is not planted like a daisy. I offer umbrella, she offers facts. Did you know plants panic in the rain? It's like they recognize how a single drop can carry so much disease. Did you know Daisy doesn't like that she's perceived? How often her flower causes fights in this garden of delight. She's left with art so overlooked and thoughts that darken overnight. Bring on the rain date. So too say the ladies down in lane 8. Motel bowling is just bowling with a ball of a strange shape. Before a frame, they take down the names of each other's lovers, the ones that fought for them until it was them who they were fighting. Bear witness to taking back, being stricken with something striking.
Other videos show what effect he has on the people he helps.
I know you're tired of loving with nobody to love. Nobody. I know you're tired of loving with nobody.
And there are some TikToks or people that I follow on TikTok that have like a genuine impact on my life, and your account is one of them. Laughs and also very, very great insights of people's struggle, and I think it's so raw and so valuable to have. So please continue what you're doing.
That means
that's
a lot.
all.
That means a lot from someone all the way over there in the Netherlands. That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you. That's really cool. You helped me out tonight. All right, focused. I'm back, baby. We're here. We're gonna keep spreading that motel content all over the globe, and it starts kind of here every Monday and Friday. All right, reach out to me. I'll reach out to you.
Ask and you shall receive begins one of my favorite passages from that classic YA dystopian novel, the Bible, and at my motel, guests can ask for a pair of crutches, for example, and they might receive an assortment of canes. I swear, these kind of profound yet absurd moments hit me harder than the storms that occasionally roll through North Jersey, leaving us literally powerless. The motel just doesn't have the crutch of a fancy backup generator, like the Days Inn up the hill. I guess the cane equivalent in this case are these dollar store prayer candles and abandoned shopping cart to deliver them by. This is my kind of customer service, folks. I call it the adequate enough promise. And sure, some guests had their own digital torches already, but perhaps you're watching this right now stuck in the dark. Not metaphorically, but because times have placed you on the verge of being homeless. The hope that you need is out there. Whoever knocks will find an open door. To the donor who said that they'd rather remain anonymous, who dropped off some winter stuff, some blankets and some hats. Thank you. The guests and I appreciate it. You're always welcome here.
And honestly, some are just plain funny.
In the spirit of Groundhog Day and in light of the recent passing of New Jersey's own resident, weather-predicting rodent, Milltown Mel, I'd like to highlight a tradition that we do here at the Lincoln Tunnel Motel every third day of February with the emergence of the Motel Maid. And whether or not he picks shorts or pants will predict the rest of the winter season. And I think he's coming out now, folks. Let's check it out. Here he comes, folks. Surveying the land, seeing the melting snow. What will he pick? He puts on his glasses. Is he going to pick pants? No. He looks at his treasured shorts. I think we gotta pick, folks. The Motel Maid predicts an early spring for us all. Until next year, I'm Brian the Motel Guy, signing off.
Because of his growing popularity on TikTok, his story ended up on the news, which prompted more people to donate.
The co-owner of a motel in New Jersey is gaining national, international attention, amassing more than 15 million views on TikTok. It's not for the money he's earning, it's for how he's treating his guests and helping them during some of their toughest times. CBS 2's Thalia Perez has more from North Bergen.
It started out as a free night stay to anyone who followed him on TikTok, but the overwhelming response showed Brian Aria, who goes by LT Motel on TikTok, that during this pandemic, many were facing housing insecurity. Aria says he soon began to offer free rooms to anyone who needed a place to stay, no questions asked. Oh my God. Aria's TikTok page was already gaining steam for his humorous skits with Steven, a guest-turned-permanent motel tenant 20 years ago.
Steven, if I make this in, you have to dress up like a turkey on Thanksgiving and give out meals with me.
And the page is just as humorous as it is inspiring. He says once his 800,000 plus followers caught wind of his generosity, the donations came pouring in. Some of the donations were food and clothing. The Lincoln Tunnel Motel is located on Tunnelly Avenue in North Bergen. Aria says his family has owned it for more than 30 years.
When I got here, it was a 1.4 star rating, and I joked about that a lot.
Now he says the motel's rating has climbed to 3.5 stars. But the biggest job, he says, after taking over the family business is spreading a simple message.
I know everyone doesn't have a 41-room haunted motel at their disposal to help people, right? But every single person has something to give back.
Following in his dad's footsteps and making him proud every step of the way. In North Bergen, New Jersey, Thalia Perez, CBS 2 News.
He even appeared on the Kelly Clarkson show.
I just want to let you know that that's what I'm doing.
Put a finger down, we relate more than you'd think edition. Put a finger down if you believe you work harder than the validation you receive. Hidden in dad's pragmatism, you take what you can get.
I hope it helps. If it doesn't help, we're
Put your hand down, dear comrade of the internet. We relate more than you think, cause you're still here to connect with a message bigger than us both. I'll deliver your note. Kelly Clarkson, the singer, approached. She said she'll give up the ghost and join the 500,000 supporters who have notes of their own. A free room with a concept, a free flight to be flown, cause the core of that concept can shake the Hollywood hills, and they're fitting the bill. And exploitation's at nil, we're all going, you see. Bags are a carousel B. There's a driver assigned to each of us. This driver's for me. Rather than stars, the hotel we're to stay in is rated in diamonds. We find that so funny we've made it full circle, cause we just flew in from the rough. Before we turn in, I want to reflect on some stuff. While in talks with producers, I spoke private with friends, discussed if they thought such a suggestion would blend that I speak to the daytime, what I've made in the night. One spoke up sincerely, said, B, it's alright, I was on the street once, at the lowest I've been, and if I knew a place like yours existed, I'd choose to wake up again. There's opportunity, seize it, to be a signal, a beacon. It's showtime for all of us who give back for that reason.
Showtime.
Day-to-day tasks on TikTok that's earning him fans. It's how he helps those less fortunate, offering rooms for free when people need them. From the Lincoln Tunnel Motel in New Jersey, please welcome Brian Acosta Aria, y'all. Meet everybody.
Dear Miss Clarkson, my name is Steven, but you may know me as Steven the Maid on TikTok. I'm a big fan of your music, and I hope I'm not out of turn by saying you're the best. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for letting Brian bring a story and the story of the Lincoln Tunnel Motel to your audience. I hope it inspires people to help one another, especially in the tough times we live in today. Come visit the motel sometime. As always, there's a free room waiting for you.
Brian the Motel Guy has not only helped many, but he also inspires others to help and see the less fortunate in a different light. As he says on his page, one person may not be able to help everyone, but everyone can help someone. So how can you help? You can check out their Amazon wish list and purchase a few items for those in need. You can purchase a t-shirt where part of the proceeds go to their Amazon wish list items. You can also donate money via PayPal or Cash App. Follow, like, and share their TikTok page. All these links will be in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.